all the details, specks of things. I can see my grandfather now stirring the fire, my father sitting in a chair, hands behind his head, face upward to a small swirl which has broken through cloud, a bright place he could go. Parting in the gray clouds, just the one. Only my father is looking up, no one else. What if we are upside down? What if? My mother sees me but doesn't wave. I know she's smiling. My grandfather looks for me here at the waterline. He waves. The bright hole in the cloud. What if we are upside down and only think we are right side up? What if as soon as I know we are upside down, the ocean would pour out like water from a cup and drain away through that hole? Though it's cold, I'm warm playing on the beach. There are no shells like the one my grandfather asked me to find, but as sea foam fizzles into sand, the foaming lace of my mother's wedding veil, I can see tiny oxygen holes opening in the wet sand in the skin of the world. The wedding veil comes in again while I run away. It scoops my footprints in its lace, so I run after them over the smooth skin which breathes. I make a line through the tiny oxygen holes with my finger. The seawater fills the line immediately, and the white dress wipes the beach, taking the line and my footprints with it, over and over until I am tired of running back and forth. If the waves can only come this far, here I dig into the sand with my heel. I drag a deep gully in the sand with my heel and crouch behind the moat where the waves cannot erase my prints and my lines. The sand is smooth and perfect here, not wet, not dry, a good place to draw carefully. More lines in the skin, everything paying attention until the lines are similar to the scars on my mother's wrists, like that and that. I know they are scars because I have scars on my knees from tripping on the concrete and cut my skin so badly, white lines on my knees. There is something inside my mother's scars. She doesn't mind I study them. It's like a game of marbles. She plays it. I've heard my grandfather say to my mother that she gambles, and I know he calls a game of marbles gambling because we play for shells. He has a collection, and so do I. I've seen him kiss my mother's scars. She has a sack full of better marbles like the ones at school where they play to win. She gambles and wins many. The look on her face, a pink clamshell. Maybe she feels about her scars the same way I feel about the scars on my knees. I have watched her to see. Is there anything she does that made the scars? The kitchen knife that sliced through the papaya and brought wet black pearls for the spoon. The knife that cut the lime in two. Her scars are perfect, straight and fine, almost as thin as cracks in glass. Shells leave scars in the sand that when I pick them up are like the shell. They are quiet. When I fell on the concrete and cut my knees, there were tiny specks of sand stuck in the red and white marbles beneath the skin. My grandfather picked them out. I cried at first, but he was tough, the old Saxon ghost. So I looked at his eyes, looking at my knees, and it didn't hurt as much as I thought. When I stopped bleeding, there were small holes in my knees, like the little oxygen holes on the beach after the wave goes back into the sea. I wore bandages, and when anyone asked, I said I cut myself, but that's not what really happened. I tripped and fell. I guess maybe the concrete cut my knees. It wasn't my fault I tripped. Are her scars like that too? Does she think she cut herself when she sees her scars, or does she think it was something else? The smell of chowder and garlic buttered bread toasting on the grill has drifted to where I am running toward the picnic. My mother serves bowls of steaming soup, and my father broils fish on the grill. Some of the neighbors stand up. Uncle George opens a bottle of wine and reads the label. He pours black red wine into a glass, holds it up, serves it to my grandfather, who also holds it up, brings it in, swirls the wine in the glass, and lifts it to his nose as though it is a flower. They both sip the wine. My grandfather likes Uncle George, I think. He says Uncle George has traveled almost as much as he has. My mother asks each person, do they want this? Would they like that? I love my mother. There is a light around her. Her freckles are fizzing, chirping stars in her different sky. Every which way she turns, they go with her. She is like a picture, a painting. The wind lifts the gulls in her hair. The wind touches her as if it loves her.